Good morning, everybody. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. If you don't know, my name is Adam Bergman. My main channel, The Adam Bergman Show, has nearly 15,000 subscribers. My channel did get hacked. Most of the people on this channel, around the 200 or so, know me from The Adam Bergman Show. You guys followed me to this channel as I was not sure if, when, how, or under what circumstances I were to get my main YouTube channel back, my main crypto channel. I now have this crypto channel and I wanted to do something for the longest time, so I'm just gonna roll with it. That other main crypto channel is gonna be predominantly Algorand and Hedera. This channel is gonna be everything else. I wanna talk about crypto news, which I'm gonna talk about right now. I'm gonna give you articles. I'm gonna cover in no specific basis any type of crypto. I'll talk about everything. BNB, Cardano, Polkadot, tokens, how-tos, so on and so forth. So if you feel that you want to get a little bit of extra crypto loving, a little bit of extra crypto knowledge, and maybe you just want to know about the news, maybe you just want to get a price update, maybe you just want to get the biggest articles that's happening, well, if that is something that you can get behind, if this is something that you want to know, if you just want a general, non-specific crypto channel that covers everything in crypto, please stick around because I think that you're going to gain a lot from this specific channel. Now, I am going to end up calling this channel the Berg V2 because I really like the name, and anybody in crypto is going to understand what that means. In this video, I will be covering the crypto news. As you know, the entire crypto market is taking an absolute shit, and I'm going to cover why this is happening, go over some prices. I'm also going to go over a large hack recovery, the second largest hack recovery in history, over $3 billion. The FBI has been following a guy for over 10 years, an entire decade. He stole over $3 billion from the Silk Road. They got him, they caught him. We'll go over that and maybe a couple of other things. Before we go any further, do me a favor, hit me up with the comments down below. Let me know what you would like me to make videos on. Again, anything in crypto is up for grabs on this specific channel. And while you're down there, do me a favor, hit the like and hit the notification bell if you're new here. Without further ado, let's get right into the articles. Let's start with reviewing the entire crypto market. Today's crypto market is down 4.67%. It is now at $980 billion. Once again, we reached the milestone of $1 trillion. And it seems like anytime we get any steam whatsoever, it seems like we're completely shellacked by some bad news. Now, the total crypto volume is at 120 billion. It is currently up 45%, but a lot of volume doesn't necessarily mean that this is a good thing for crypto, as you see right now. A lot of volume can go up and a lot of volume can go down. That means a lot of people are either buying or a lot of people are either selling. And unfortunately, in our case, more people are selling than buying. The DeFi market is at $6.73 billion. It is up 5.59%. And the volume of all stablecoins is at $111 billion, accounting for 93% of the total crypto volume over the last 24 hours. Bitcoin is losing its dominance just barely. It is now currently at 38.66%. Now, if you're curious what exactly is causing the crypto drop, probably what's causing the crypto drop is what's on everybody's mind. Right now, you have the two largest exchanges in the world, or maybe the first and third largest exchange, but the first largest exchange without a doubt is Binance. Binance does more volume, more trading, and is bigger than all the other exchanges together. And you have CZ, who's probably the richest person in cryptocurrency right now, who's worth well over $10 billion, rumored, allegedly, so on and so forth. And then you have this gentleman right here on the right called Sam Bankman-Fried that pretty much is involved in like half of cryptocurrency in some way, shape, or form. He's the white knight of crypto, as people were calling him just a few months ago, and now everybody hates him, that he was bailing out a lot of crypto companies. Well, I did make a full video about this. If you missed it, you could click the link up above. And in the video, I just go over what was happening. Essentially, there was a balance sheet that was leaked of Alameda Capital. Alameda Capital is the finance arm of Sam Bankman-Fried of FTX. Alameda Capital has $14.8 billion in assets, and they have $8 billion in liabilities. The problem is the assets of the $14.8 billion, nearly $6 billion of that is from the FTX token. That 6 billion FTX token was valued at nearly twice the entire market cap of FTX token, if you understand what I just said. So the amount of tokens that they hold they valued at more than the entire total amount of FTX tokens on the market. And the reason is circulating supply and maximum circulating supply. They're counting it different. And obviously you can't count it the way that Alameda is counting it. On the $8 billion of liabilities, $7.4 billion is in loans, and the collateral for those loans, you guessed it, is FTX token. Besides for that, around $320 million are few other tokens that are also in some way, shape, or form reflected and owned by Sam Bankman-Fried. Now, the problem is FTX token, 93% of FTX token is held by 10 wallets, and almost all the trading volume, like literally almost all of it, is done by the FTX exchange, where they take the fees and they buy up and swap all of these tokens. So obviously a lot of people are worried. They're calling this a flywheel scheme. You basically pump the token, people invest in the token, it raises the price of the token, you keep pumping that token, so on and so forth. And then it says, tensions between crypto giants FTX, Binance spill into the public view. Now, it's very important to read this right here. So FTX has experienced an increase in withdrawals after Binance announced the plan Sunday to offload its FTX token holdings. Mr. Bankman-Fried said on Twitter his crypto exchange had processed billions of dollars of transactions. FTX's Twitter account said it was churning through Bitcoin withdrawals. The exchange has also more than $450 million in stablecoins outflow over the past 7 days, according to the crypto research of Nansen. On the surface, the spat had little effect on the value of FTX tokens, which traded at $22 a piece on Monday. It's possible that Alameda, as one of the largest market makers for FTT, Alameda is that capital wing, finance wing for Sam Bankman-Fried, helped support the price. Financial documents released last year shows that Binance's capital management held a 19.7% stake in FTX's parent company, FTX Trading Company. The documents were released as part of the review of FTX's plan to acquire naming rights to the arena where the NBA's Miami Heat play. So Binance had around $2.1 billion worth of FTX token. He is offloading that into the market, CC of Binance. Now, the CEO of Alameda did come back and say, hey, if you want to offload this, I'll buy it from you at $22 a token. And CZ came back and says, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to sell it in the open market, planned, not all at once, slowly, trying not to, affect the price too much. And that's essentially the drama that's currently happening with the crypto market and why the crypto market is taking a shit. If any of this is true and this actually happens, and I'm saying a huge if because this is just rumors, whatever happened to Terra Luna, this is going to be 10 times worse. It's going to be absolutely catastrophic because nobody's bailing out Sam Bankman-Fried, nobody's bailing out FTX. And it's possible that CZ is doing this just to become, undoubtedly the only crypto exchange in the world, because this is going to make him super duper powerful. It's crazy. And this is going to take the centralization of crypto as a whole. It's funny, central exchanges are super needed, but as one central exchange becomes just too powerful, crypto does start becoming a lot centralized because it's controlled by one person. And although cryptocurrency in general is decentralized, blockchain, blah, 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 most of the trading volume, as you guys saw over there, over 90% is done on central exchanges as opposed to DeFi. DeFi, decentralized finance, is the exchanging, the trading on the actual blockchain. So this is a huge problem. Also, we have this news right here. The Fed announces a seizure of $3.36 billion in Bitcoin stolen a decade ago from illegal Silk Road marketplace, the second largest crypto seizure. There's a guy called James Zhang of Gainesville, Georgia. He pled guilty to wire fraud and theft of over $3.3 billion worth of Bitcoin stolen in 2013. Now, this is the second largest seizure after the seizure of Bitfinex in 2016, which was for $3.6 billion. Maybe this also affects the crypto market, and that's why the crypto market is dumping, because they're like, hey, this is going to be a shit ton more cryptocurrency that can flood the market in the future. It is still unclear what's going to happen with this. I don't know if it's going to be returned or completely seized because the entire Silk Road is illegal, while Bitfinex was an exchange. So there's a huge, huge difference. Now, he did plead guilty on Friday, and he's probably going to get up to 20 years in prison. He stole a total of 50,676 Bitcoin, again, valued at $3.36 billion. How did he do it exactly? If you read right here, he basically funded a shit ton of accounts. He put in between 200 and 2,000 Bitcoin. Remember, this was in 2012 and Bitcoin was a completely different price. We're talking about Bitcoin was probably around $100, maybe cheaper. I don't remember what it was exactly. Not even, it was probably a few dollars for Bitcoin. So he opened up a shit ton of these accounts. He then triggered over 140 transactions in rapid succession, and this tripped the marketplace for withdrawal processing system to release approximately 50,000 Bitcoin into his account. That's how he did it. It's very, very interesting to see. If you go all the way down, they say, according to Chainalysis, $1.9 billion worth of cryptocurrency has been stolen in hacks and services through July 2022, compared to just under $1.2 billion at this point in 2021. Now, it's not just them, it's huge companies that also get hacked. In October 2022, Binance was hacked for $570 million. There's always hacks left and right. The Ronin hack happened in March 2022 for over $600 million. As DeFi, as crypto grows, unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of bad characters. This is nothing good for cryptocurrency. This is actually very, very bad, to show how absolutely fraudulent and absolutely, bad it could be. Now, the problem is nobody compares cryptocurrency to the fraud that's going on in the world. And if you compare that $1.9 billion compared to the actual fraud in the fiat department, in the fiat world, then that's really freaking nothing. This is just chump change. But people are always going to put a glass eye. People are always going to do a microscope when it comes to cryptocurrency. And in general, the cryptocurrency scheming and fraudulence is actually going up. That's why some people actually prefer an exchange, because they think that an exchange is going to keep you safe. Unless that exchange goes under, then you're completely foobarred as well. But the chances of you getting hacked is less on a large exchange, because if the large exchange is hacked, the exchange will get your back. They will recompensate you for the money that was lost until it goes under, like a Celsius, like a Voyager. It's such a fine line. Now, this is a tweet from Fidelity. This came out on November 3rd. It says, get on the early access list to trade Bitcoin and Ethereum and discover educational resources that make crypto a lot less cryptic. Fidelity is opening up their $9.9 billion under management for free trading for Bitcoin and Ethereum in a retail investors type of way. This is absolutely freaking massive, and this should lead to a lot of mass adoption when it comes to cryptocurrency. This is probably bad for Coinbase. This is probably bad for Robinhood, as they're in direct competition now, right? Now, how are they going to make money if it's free? They charge a 1% spread. You're not going to really feel it as the end investor. If you go to different exchanges, some exchanges are more expensive, some exchanges are less expensive. You're always paying a little bit of a spread. So they're going to make that money through the spread. Now, on another piece of good news, there is something called BlackRock. BlackRock is the largest asset management in the entire world. They are freaking huge. Now, BlackRock, a couple of years ago, laughed at Bitcoin, dismissed Bitcoin, and little by little over the years, they're starting to become warm to Bitcoin and warmer to cryptocurrency in general. So I wanted to just outline this as a very, very positive for cryptocurrency. It's not just me. You could see it in the news. Just most people don't happen to follow this. If you just do a quick search of BlackRock crypto, if you click on this, BlackRock digs further into crypto with spot Bitcoin private trust. BlackRock flips on Bitcoin as latest institution to see promise in crypto. BlackRock to use Kraken subsidiary for crypto offerings. The asset manager will use CF benchmarks, Bitcoin indexes, and the list goes on and on and on. There is bad news when it comes to cryptocurrency. There is also good news when it comes to cryptocurrency. The good news is obviously the BlackRock. The good news is obviously Fidelity. And let me just explain something in cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is becoming mainstream. The more these huge corporations are going to see they make money, and it doesn't matter what you think. At the end of the day, this is what it is. This is here to stay. They're going to keep adapting cryptocurrency, and cryptocurrency of what we knew is going to be completely different. It's going to be a lot of central exchanges. It's going to be definitely a lot of centralization. And more as crypto moves forward, it's going to move away from decentralization. Now, there is going to be a thriving DeFi, decentralized finance on specific blockchains, but for the most part, most of us are not degens. I am, you might be, but most people, they just want to make money on crypto. They don't care about actually using crypto and blockchain for what it was ever intended to be. Hey, it is what it is. Guys, thank you so much. Let me know if you like this style of video. I will make more. Again, Let me know in the comments, please, what do you want me to cover? I will cover anything when it comes to crypto on this channel. I'm not preferable to one chain over another, centralized versus decentralized, whatever, NFTs, how-tos, just let me know. Thank you so much. Have a great day. And don't forget to hit that notification bell.